Everyone says eating healthy is expensive. They are wrong. They are wrong because they have been comparing the wrong stores and buying the wrong products. This video is different. Today, we are breaking down the cheapest way to eat healthy in 2026 with real Aldi prices on real food that real people are buying right now to feed themselves and their families without compromising nutrition. Stick around for number 1. Because the strategy at the top of this list is the one that has the most immediate and dramatic impact on your grocery bill, your health outcomes. Let us count down from number 12. 12. Build every meal around frozen vegetables. Frozen vegetables are the single most underrated health food in the modern grocery store. Not fresh vegetables. Frozen. Here is why that distinction matters and why it changes everything about eating healthy on a budget in 2026. Fresh vegetables lose nutritional value from the moment they are harvested. By the using. Time. A fresh vegetable has traveled from farm to distribution center to store shelf to your refrigerator. Days or sometimes weeks have passed, and the vitamin and mineral content has measurably declined from the peak nutrition available at harvest. Frozen vegetables, by contrast, are flash frozen within hours of harvesting at the precise moment of peak nutritional density. The freezing process locks in that peak nutrition and preserves it until the moment you cook and consume the vegetable. This means that a bag of Aldi frozen broccoli, frozen spinach, frozen green beans, or frozen mixed vegetables is not a compromise compared to fresh. In many documented nutritional comparisons, the frozen version actually delivers more of certain vitamins and minerals than the fresh version that has been sitting in transit and on shelves. The cooking simplicity of frozen vegetables is also a genuine advantage for seniors, for busy families, and for anyone who finds fresh vegetable prep a barrier to daily vegetable consumption. Steam in the bag. Microwave for 3 to 4 minutes. Ready. No washing, no chopping, no prep time, no wasted unusable portions. The entire bag is usable every time, at full nutritional value. For anyone trying to eat more vegetables, which is the most universal dietary recommendation across every legitimate nutritional authority in the world, making frozen Aldi vegetables the foundation of every meal is the single most practical first step available. One shopper said, "I started building every dinner around a frozen vegetable from Aldi, and my monthly grocery bill dropped by over $40 while my vegetable intake tripled. I had assumed that eating more vegetables would cost more. It cost less." The frozen vegetable strategy is the best nutritional and financial decision I have made in years. Buy the broccoli, buy the spinach, buy the mixed vegetables, build every meal around them. Your health improves and your grocery bill drops simultaneously. That is the rarest combination in nutrition, and Aldi delivers it for under $2 per bag. Now here is the thing about frozen vegetables. They are extraordinary on their own. But number 11 is the meal strategy that changes everything. 11. Master the one-pan protein and vegetable formula. One pan, one protein, one vegetable, 30 minutes. Healthy eating solved. The reason most people fail at eating healthy on a budget is not lack of knowledge about what to eat. It is lack of a simple, repeatable, genuinely effortless system for preparing healthy food that does not require cooking expertise, significant time investment, or a complicated ingredient list. The one-pan protein and vegetable formula is that system. And Aldi provides every component at prices that make executing it 7 nights a week completely affordable. Here is how it works. Choose a protein from Aldi's meat department. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts at $2.89 per pound. Ground turkey at $3.49 per pound. Salmon fillets at $8.49 per pound. Or eggs, the most affordable complete protein available anywhere in grocery retail, at Aldi prices that consistently run under $2 for a dozen. Season the protein with whatever simple seasoning combination appeals to you. Aldi carries a full range of single spices and seasoning blends under the Stone Mill brand at prices between $1 and $2 per container. Add a frozen or fresh vegetable from Aldi's selection. Broccoli, green beans, asparagus, zucchini, bell peppers, or any combination that appeals. Season simply. Cook everything in the same pan. Serve. One shopper said, I was spending over $60 a week on prepared meals and takeout because I thought I did not have time to cook properly. I tried the one-pan approach for 1 week. The average cook time was 25 minutes. The average cost per dinner was under $3. I have not bought a prepared meal since. One pan, real food, real nutrition, Aldi prices that make it the cheapest possible way to eat well every single day. The one-pan formula takes care of dinner. But number 10 is about the meal that most people get completely wrong nutritionally and financially. And the Aldi solution is so simple and so affordable that it changes the entire daily eating picture from the moment you wake up. Number 10 is next. 10. Replace processed breakfast foods with Aldi's oatmeal and egg. Combination. Breakfast is where most household grocery budgets and most personal nutrition plans collapse simultaneously. Aldi offers a breakfast solution that costs less per serving than almost any processed alternative and delivers dramatically superior nutrition. Aldi's Millville Old-Fashioned Oats come in a 42-ounce canister for under $3. Each serving of old-fashioned oats provides 4 grams of fiber, including the beta-glucan-soluble fiber that is specifically documented to reduce LDL cholesterol levels, 5 grams of protein, a full range of B vitamins, iron, magnesium, and zinc. The glycemic response of properly prepared oatmeal is significantly lower than most breakfast cereals and dramatically lower than pastry-based breakfast options, meaning blood sugar rises slowly and steadily rather than spiking and crashing in the pattern that drives mid-morning hunger and energy crashes. The flavor flexibility of oatmeal using Aldi's affordable pantry staples, a banana sliced on top, a spoonful of Aldi peanut butter stirred in, a handful of Aldi frozen berries microwaved for 30 seconds into a warm fruit topping, transforms a nutritionally complete but simple base into something genuinely enjoyable at an additional cost of 20 to 40 cents per serving. One shopper said, "I switched from boxed cereal to Aldi oats and eggs every morning, and my grocery spending on breakfast dropped from roughly $35 a month to under $15. My energy levels before lunch improved noticeably, and my doctor commented positively on my cholesterol levels at my next checkup." 3 changes from one simple breakfast switch. 16 cents for oats. 2 eggs for under 35 cents. A genuinely complete, genuinely nutritious breakfast for under 50 cents per morning. That is the cheapest healthy breakfast available in 2026, and Aldi makes it effortless. Now, number 9 is the lunch solution that nobody talks about, but that every smart, healthy eater uses consistently. 9. Build your lunch around Aldi's canned bean and grain combinations. Lunch is the meal most frequently outsourced, skipped entirely, or replaced with whatever is cheapest and most convenient rather than whatever is most nutritious. The result of that pattern is a daily nutritional gap at midday that affects energy levels for the entire afternoon, contributes to overconsumption at dinner, and adds up to a significant weekly grocery expenditure on food that is neither genuinely satisfying nor genuinely good for you. Aldi's canned bean range combined with simple grain staples from the same store provides a lunch solution that is faster to prepare than most convenience alternatives, more nutritious than anything from a fast food or prepared meal source, and cheaper per serving than almost anything else available in the grocery store. Aldi's canned chickpeas, black beans, kidney beans, and cannellini beans run under $1 per can consistently. Each can provide 2 to 3 servings of food that contains between 7 and 9 grams of protein per serving, 6 to 8 grams of dietary fiber, meaningful amounts of iron, folate, magnesium, and potassium, and a glycemic response so gradual that the satiety from a bean-based lunch extends through the entire afternoon without the energy drop that accompanies sugar-based or refined carbohydrate-based lunch options. One shopper said, "I started making a big batch of beans and brown rice on Sunday and eating it for lunch every day through Thursday. My weekly lunch cost dropped to under $4 total. I stopped feeling hungry at 3 in the afternoon, and I stopped spending $10 to $15 a day on lunch alternatives that left me both poorer and hungrier. Under $1 for a complete, nutritious, genuinely satisfying lunch." Aldi makes it possible every single week. Lunch is handled, but number 8 is about a category of food that most people consider a treat and that most nutrition advice tells you to minimize. Number 8 is a genuine surprise. 8. Use Aldi's specially selected dark chocolate as your daily health investment. Dark chocolate is not a guilty pleasure. For anyone who has been treating it as one, this is the correction you have been waiting for. The flavonoids in high-percentage dark chocolate, specifically the epicatechin and catechin compounds found in cacao at 70% concentration and above, are among the most well-documented cardiovascular protective nutrients available in any food form. Regular consumption of genuine dark chocolate at appropriate quantities is associated with reduced blood pressure, improved blood flow, reduced LDL oxidation, improved insulin sensitivity, and cognitive function support that multiple major nutritional studies have confirmed with consistency across diverse population groups. Aldi's specially selected dark chocolate bars in 70% and 85% cacao concentrations deliver these documented health benefits at prices that make daily consumption financially sustainable rather than a periodic indulgence. A full Aldi specially selected dark chocolate bar runs under $2. At the recommended 1 to 2 square serving size, a single bar provides 14 to 28 days of daily dark chocolate consumption at a per-day cost of between 7 and 14 cents. For seniors specifically, the cardiovascular and cognitive benefits of daily dark chocolate consumption at this price point represent a health investment that costs less per day than almost any supplement marketed for the same purpose, with a substantially stronger evidence base supporting the food source over the supplement alternative. But dark chocolate is just one surprising health food at Aldi that most people do not fully leverage. Because number 7 is a product that the research community has been talking about for years. 7. Make Aldi's Friendly Farms Greek Yogurt your daily protein anchor. Greek yogurt is one of the most nutritionally complete, most versatile, and most research-supported daily foods available in the modern grocery store. Aldi's Friendly Farms plain Greek yogurt, specifically the full-fat variety, delivers all of those nutritional benefits at a price that consistently undercuts the major Greek yogurt brands by a meaningful margin. Where Chobani and Fage plain Greek yogurts run $1.50 to $3 per cup at mainstream grocery retailers, Aldi's Friendly Farms Greek yogurt comes in under those figures at every comparable size while delivering equivalent protein content, equivalent live culture credentials, and equivalent nutritional density. The protein content of Aldi's full-fat Greek yogurt, typically 17 to 20 grams per cup depending on the size, makes it one of the highest protein per dollar food items available in the store. For seniors who need consistent daily protein intake for muscle maintenance and fall prevention, for active adults who want a post-workout recovery food, and for anyone who wants a quick breakfast or lunch option that delivers genuine satiety without processed ingredients, Greek yogurt at Aldi prices is the answer. Under $2 for a full cup of high-quality complete protein with probiotic benefits. Make it a daily staple at Aldi prices, and the nutritional return on that investment is extraordinary. Greek yogurt covers the protein and probiotic angle. But number 6 is about the nutritional gap that almost every adult, regardless of how carefully they eat, consistently fails to close adequately. And the Aldi solution costs under $3 and lasts for weeks. Number 6 is a revelation. 6. Add Aldi's ground flaxseed to everything. Ground flaxseed is arguably the most nutritionally impactful food you can add to your existing diet at the lowest possible cost and with the least possible disruption to what you are already eating. 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed delivers 1.8 grams of plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, 2 grams of dietary fiber, including the soluble fiber specifically associated with cholesterol reduction, and lignans, plant compounds that are among the most potent phytoestrogens available in whole food form and that are associated with reduced risk of hormone-related health conditions in documented research. Most adults are significantly deficient in omega-3 fatty acids, the nutrient most consistently associated with cardiovascular protection, reduce systemic inflammation, and cognitive function maintenance in aging adults. Addressing that deficiency through fatty fish, the other primary omega-3 source, requires 2 to 3 servings per week of relatively expensive seafood. Addressing it through ground flaxseed requires 1 tablespoon per day of a food that costs under $3 for a bag that provides weeks of daily servings. Aldi carries ground flaxseed in the Simply Nature organic line, at a price that makes daily use financially trivial. The entire cost of a daily tablespoon of ground flaxseed from Aldi over a full month runs under $2. Under $3 for a bag. Under $2 per month for daily use. The cheapest omega-3 and fiber upgrade available in 2026. Ground flaxseed covers the omega-3 gap quietly and cheaply. But number 5 is about a protein source that is so dramatically undervalued, so consistently underused, and so outrageously affordable at Aldi that its position on this list should really be higher. Number 5 is the protein revelation that changes your grocery budget permanently. 5. Eat eggs every single day. Eggs are the most complete, most affordable, most versatile, and most nutritionally dense protein source available to any human being eating any diet at any budget level in 2026. That statement is not hyperbole. It is the conclusion that emerges from a straightforward comparison of nutritional completeness, protein bioavailability, amino acid profile, micronutrient density, and cost per gram of protein across every food source available in the modern grocery store. One large egg provides 6 to 7 grams of complete protein with a bioavailability score that matches or exceeds every other protein source including meat, dairy, and soy. It provides all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that match human nutritional requirements closely. Aldi eggs are consistently among the most affordable in any market. A dozen large eggs at Aldi runs under $2 in most markets and most weeks, a price that delivers 12 complete servings of the most nutritionally complete protein, available for under 17 cents per serving. 2 eggs for breakfast at the Aldi price costs under 35 cents and delivers 14 grams of complete protein that supports muscle maintenance, satiety management, and metabolic function for the entire morning. No supplement, no powder, no bar at any price matches that nutritional return per cent spent. Now, our number 4 is about a category that most people walk straight past at Aldi without a second glance. Number 4 is the section that smart, healthy eaters never skip. 4. Shop the Aldi canned fish section. Religiously canned fish is the secret weapon of every person who eats healthily on a tight budget and knows what they are doing. Salmon, sardines, and tuna in Aldi's canned fish section represent concentrated sources of omega-3 fatty acids, complete protein, calcium, vitamin D, and selenium at prices that make eating fatty fish multiple times per week an entirely affordable daily reality rather than an occasional special occasion indulgence. Aldi canned pink salmon runs under $2 per can and provides a full serving of wild-caught salmon with the complete omega-3 profile, the complete protein content, and, because the bones are softened by the canning process, a meaningful calcium contribution from the bone material that dry fillet salmon preparations do not include. One shopper said, "I added canned salmon to my diet 3 times a week as a lunch protein. My omega-3 intake tripled. My weekly protein cost dropped significantly compared to the fresh meat I had been using for the same meals. My doctor's comment at my next checkup was that my cardiovascular markers had improved in ways consistent with increased omega-3 intake. Canned salmon from Aldi for under $2 a can changed my health measurably." Under $2 for a nutritional profile that premium health food stores sell supplements to approximate. Shop the canned fish section every single week without exception. Canned fish covers the omega-3 and protein angle at prices that make daily healthy eating genuinely affordable. But number 3 is the strategy that makes everything else on this list work harder. Number 3 is next. 3. Buy in bulk and batch cook on Sundays. The single biggest driver of unhealthy eating on a budget is not the cost of healthy food. It is the cost of time, or more precisely, the perceived cost of time that makes reaching for something expensive and convenient feel necessary on a Tuesday evening when energy is low and cooking feels impossible. Batch cooking on Sundays using bulk purchases from Aldi addresses this driver directly and permanently. It transforms the Tuesday evening problem from a choice between cooking and convenience into a choice between convenience and convenience, with the homemade, nutritious option being equally ready and equally fast. The financial impact of batch cooking from Aldi bulk purchases is significant. The same meals purchased from a meal prep delivery service run $8 to $12 per serving. The same meals assembled from batch-cooked Aldi components run under $2 per serving. For a household eating 5 batch-cooked dinners per week, the weekly saving from Aldi batch cooking versus any alternative convenient option runs between $30 and $100. One shopper said, "Batch cooking Sunday changed my entire relationship with healthy eating. I used to fail at eating well every week by Thursday because I ran out of energy to cook. Now, Thursday dinner takes 4 minutes and costs under $2. I have not ordered delivery food in 3 months. The saving has been extraordinary. 2 hours on Sunday. Under $25 at Aldi. 5 complete, nutritious, ready-to-assemble dinners for the week. The cheapest, most practical healthy eating system available in 2026. Batch cooking on Sunday solves the weeknight problem. But number 2 is about a shopping habit that makes every Aldi trip more nutritionally strategic and more financially efficient simultaneously. Number 2 is the shopping strategy that ties everything together. 2. Shop the Aldi perimeter last and the Simply Nature section first. The order in which you move through an Aldi store determines the nutritional quality and financial efficiency of every purchase you make in it. Most shoppers enter a grocery store and wander through it in the sequence that feels natural, which is the sequence the store layout encourages, and which happens to be the sequence that maximizes the purchase of processed, packaged, high-margin products before the shopper has allocated their mental and financial attention to the fresh and nutritional items that should form the foundation of a healthy weekly shop. The strategic approach to an Aldi healthy eating shop reverses that sequence deliberately. Enter the store and move directly to the Simply Nature organic section. This is Aldi's dedicated natural and organic product area, and it contains the ground flaxseed, the organic canned beans, the organic stocks and broths, the organic whole grain products, and the other nutritionally strategic pantry staples that form the backbone of the healthy eating strategies on this list. These items should go into the cart first, before budget allocation has been unconsciously redirected to other categories. From Simply Nature, move to the canned goods aisle for the conventional canned fish, canned beans, and pantry staples. Then to the grain and pasta section for the brown rice and whole grain pasta that anchor the batch cooking strategy. Then to the dairy section for Greek yogurt and eggs. The middle aisle, which contains the fine section with its rotating special items, should be browsed after all nutritional priorities are in the cart, not before. This sequencing ensures that the budget allocated to nutritious staples is protected before discretionary. Fine section purchases are considered. The fresh meat section comes last, keeping cold items out of the cart for the minimum possible time before checkout. One shopper said, "I started shopping Aldi with a deliberate route starting at Simply Nature every time. My cart composition changed completely. I was spending more on the nutritionally valuable items and less on the packaged items I had been buying out of habit and convenience. My weekly food spend stayed almost identical, but my nutritional intake improved dramatically because the right things were prioritized." Our number 1 is the strategy that makes everything on this list achievable sustainably, not just for one motivated week, but for every week of 2026 and every year after that. 1. Know your cost per serving on every item you buy. The cheapest way to eat healthy in 2026 is not a specific food, a specific store, or a specific recipe. It is a specific number. The cost per serving of everything you buy. Cost per serving is the only honest comparison between any 2 food items in any store at any price. A bag of Aldi ground flaxseed that costs $2.99 and provides 60 servings costs 5 cents per serving. A bottle of omega-3 supplements that costs $20 and provides 60 soft gels costs 33 cents per serving. The supplement costs 6 times more per serving for a nutrient with lower bioavailability from the supplement form than from the whole food form. Cost per serving reveals that instantly. A bag of Aldi frozen broccoli that costs $1.49 and provides 4 servings costs 37 cents per serving. A broccoli side dish at a casual dining restaurant costs $4 to $6 per serving. Cost per serving reveals a gap of 10 to 16 times between the same vegetable at Aldi and at a restaurant, for a nutritional outcome that favors the home-prepared Aldi version. The practice of calculating cost per serving before every purchase takes between 5 and 30 seconds depending on the complexity of the calculation. It requires knowing how many servings a package contains, which is printed on the nutrition facts label of every packaged food item in the store, and dividing the package price by that number. Seniors who shop on fixed incomes, families managing tight grocery budgets, young adults building their first independent eating habits, makes better, more nutritious, more financially efficient grocery decisions without any additional nutritional knowledge, cooking skill, or willpower beyond the 30 seconds of simple arithmetic the calculation requires. One 71-year-old woman said, "My granddaughter taught me to calculate cost per serving before every purchase. I felt slightly foolish at first, standing in the aisle, doing simple division. 3 months later, I am eating better than I have in years, spending less than I have in years. And I understand exactly why every item in my cart is there and what it is doing for my health. That knowledge feels genuinely empowering in a way I did not expect." Cost per serving is the one number that connects every strategy on this list into a coherent, executable, permanently sustainable approach to eating healthy for less in 2026. Know the number. Apply it consistently. Shop at Aldi where the numbers are reliably excellent. And eat well every single day for less than you ever believed was possible. Hit that like button right now if this changed how you think about the relationship between budget and nutrition, and subscribe so you never miss another one of these practical, healthy eating strategy videos. We release new content every single week, and the people who subscribe are always the ones eating best for the least money. Check out the video on screen right now. We are breaking down the exact weekly Aldi shopping list that you definitely don't want to miss.